Hello, Bay. I'm trying to be consistent with my studies, and I continue the same pair, the same time frame. It's Swiss franc, Japanese yen, and I'm continuing trading it. It's the end of 2001, and let's see how it goes. So I draw these trend lines. I'm kind of replaying this again because I've already played for the next 2 months. So I'm just replaying. So these trend lines, I draw them like from what I know in the future. So I didn't pay attention to these trend lines. So these trend lines, you actually don't know the angle of this trend line, but I've drawn it because I know it's going to bounce off of this somewhere here, right? So my thinking here is that, okay, the trend is going to break down and under because here we see a strong resistance like this level, right? And then here we have the trend somewhat slowing down, right? I'm kind of thinking like, okay, it's curling down. Before that it was going ballistic, going parabolic. Now it's gonna start slowing down. So let's see how it goes. And so yes, it does go down, right? Here it meets some strong resistance area, and I managed to make money off of this, right here, off of this level, off of this decline. But then it starts picking up again and starts breaking over the resistance here, right? So see you here. Actually, here you see some very good bullish sign that is gonna on a big candle, on a big bullish candle. So I know I'm really kind of cheating, right? But I don't know. I'm just trying to kind of like replay to my best ability, replay to what I would have done anyways. Okay, so apparently this was like just the slowing down of the trend. Now the trend starts picking up its strength again. Yeah, you see? Starts going higher and higher and higher. So yeah. So I'm gonna actually move the stop loss above my entry point, and I'm gonna move the take profit higher. Now this is not the right practice, but I already know that the trend will continue. Of course, this is like cheating, but let's just continue. Okay, amazing. Starts building up again. So we're gonna move the stop loss even higher. Move take profit. Let's just pretend it's a trailing stop loss, trailing take profit sort of thing. So see, the trend actually keeps going higher and higher. Wow. Boom. Yeah, so this here, again, I was thinking, okay, this is gonna break down and under, but it didn't. It starts picking up the trend again. The trend is so strong. Okay, let's go. Let's just step through bar by bar. And again, here I was thinking, okay, here we see a lower high, lower high, lower high. So the direction of the trend, the character of the trend, the character of the move starts changing, right? I'm thinking, okay, this is probably what's going on, right? See, you see some three lower highs here, right? So I enter here on the short side. Again, I'm really not thinking about where to put a stop loss like you told me. I'm just thinking of the direction, right? And then turns out I was wrong again. I think I was wrong again. Yeah, see, the trend actually just starts picking up. So this is what's tricky. Just because you see this little slowing down of the trend doesn't mean it's gonna just stop there and start going down. And again, look at the character. Look at the character of the bars. There are small bars, right? Small bars usually mean small bodies of bars usually mean the trend is likely to continue. That's what I read in a book. Usually small, consistent, persistent body bars indicate that the trend will continue. And again, here I was really tricked by the trend. I was thinking, okay, because I see this big red candle, it's going to start breaking down and under. So I enter here again. This is the mistake that I made, right? I'm thinking, okay, the trend is about to stop. The trend is about to change its character, change its direction. Yeah. So I was kind of correct, right? But again, here it's actually it actually gaps up. It gaps up and it actually continues. Wow. I've never seen such thing. After such a big drastic drop, you have a continuation. The trend actually continues, it keeps going. Yeah, that's probably because of this. See, that's probably because of this trend line. It almost touched this. It almost touched this trend line. And so it bounced off of this trend line because, see, it's supporting trend line here, right? The trend just never stops. It keeps going and going. Let's step through bar by bar. Here I was tricked again. I was thinking, okay, because it starts going down, but it should break. Trend should break. But I think it just turns out to be just a retrace, just a small temporary retrace. See, again, I want to indicate small bars. They don't actually indicate any drastic change, right? Small, consistent, stable bars. Okay, so let's see. The trend is continuing. Oh my god. See, this is where it tricks me. And again, here the situation is similar. I'm thinking because it's making lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, the direction of the trend is changing. Now it turns out I was wrong again. It just picks up where it left off, and then it touches this trend line again, and yeah. I should be more careful about the trend lines, right? Because this is what most people draw, and this is where price tends to react really well towards this price. This is where the price tends to, yeah, pick it up and keep flying higher and higher. Yep. So it's time to raise our stop loss above the entrance point. Now we're break even. At least we're in profit. I've already locked in some profit. Yep. Now here, okay, I'm really thinking if you look at the big picture, this already happened, like this big drop, it already happened, right? Yeah. So here again, I'm thinking this is gonna really start tanking because the price has been in the uptrend since November 7th, since November, and it's January, so it's been like that for 4 months. Come on, it's time for it to reverse. Okay, now here it seems to be really changing the direction. Really don't know what's going on in here. Well, yeah, I think it's the structure of the market has changed. It's lower highs and it's clearly in the downtrend. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Very small candles. Oh my god, I think it starts picking up again. That's really strange what's going on in here. Okay, because it technically broke below this trend line, right? This inclined trend line. See, it's been working really well here, here, here. Because it's broken down and under, then you can probably safely assume that it's really changing the character, right? The price action is showing us a different picture now. This huge retrace was not just a retrace similar to this and this and this and this and this and others, right? This was really too big of a retrace to consider it just a temporary retrace. Anyways, I'll make another video because this one is getting too long. Thank you, Bui.